Name a moment that changed your life forever. That changed you. That changed you forever.
I would say between like the pandemic, Black Lives Matter, and just getting laid off,
Yeah.
all those three. 'Cause pandemic made just everything slow down, and you're like, damn, you really get to enjoy life just with your family, and then you were like locked in. So then we just had to, connect with each other, and then it's just your family, and you really put things in perspective of what's important. And then like the Black Lives Matter just got us on like, well, got me on a journey of just learning more about American history, and then just seeing all the things that happen, and you just go down a wormhole of just the racism of this country, and then you just go down other wormholes of why is this structure the way it is, and just question everything. That's what pandemic, Black Lives Matter did for me. Just learn, and getting laid off just, I don't know, it just gave me a sense of freedom. Just gave me a sense of everything I tried to accomplish as like work related, like my work goals were, I don't know whose accomplishment were they. Like it was cool on paper, but it never made me feel whole in my life without work. Like work is just your status. It's just sad we have to work 40 hours and that becomes who you are. But at the end of the day, the pandemic showed me like I love to be home with my family and like really enjoy life. And I'd be vice versa. We only have 2 days to enjoy your life, let's say on the weekend. And I didn't even have weekends off sometimes. And I might have 1 day off and then work five and another day off. Like it was crazy. It just really opened my eyes on how I would like to, live my life just free and stuff like that.
I love that. Now, this is a deep question, so try your best to answer it and don't make me go back. In my opinion, you love music the way that I do on a deeper level. So, my question to you is, what does music truly make you feel? And what notes or beats do you search for in music that make you fall in love with a specific song?
Uh, I go for more like soulful beats because I'm a child of Motown. That's what I grew up listening to for the most part. Just that's always played in my house, Motown, and then like we went to like Salsa and like Luther, Whitney, all those people in the '80s. But it was always soul music, so I like that old soul hip hop beats. I even like old soul, just R&B songs now. Like the older it sounds, the more I like it. And just like sometimes like less is more, I guess. So that's what my ear pokes out for. Like that's maybe why I love Nas, because it's like a poet, and then like if he's on like a good soul beat, it's just like I don't know, it's like jazz and poetry in one. It's just a great sync.
What does music truly make you feel? You didn't tell me
See,
that.
I didn't say that. What makes me feel? It depends. It could play on anything. If you're sad, you could go to music. If you want to feel sadder, just to relate to it. If you're depressed, not even depressed, or just going through like a heartbreak or something like that, you might gravitate to that. And if you're happy,
No, what does it make you feel?
That's what I'm saying. It's different emotions. It depends what's my mood. It can make me feel more in my mood. If I'm happy, it'll make me feel happier. If I want to get hype, I could get hype music. But like things that like touch your soul, this is more of like singing of like something that you've been through, like any heartbreak or anything you might have been through in life that you could really relate to. That's probably the best music because that really touches the soul. So I'm thinking like that.
What does growth mean to you now? And how have you grown in the last decade?
Oof. Like I'm more focused, pretty much trying to set up career-wise for just to make money to be self-efficient, and I kind of got pushed into that, thank God, because of a breakup, and then just had to figure it out, and then just had to hustle, and it just made me confident that knowing that I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do whatever. I could start an associate, become the manager of the place I started as associate. And that was like the first half, let's say, of the 10 years, and then the second half is more of figuring out what's the most valuable in life? Like, what's super valuable? Like, outside of work, you get those accomplishments, then you're like, all right, but what's value in life? And that helped with, meeting my wife, of course, and just figuring out what you really want to live for, and working everything, and who are you without a title. If you're just stripped naked, like, who are you as a person? And
So how have you changed in the past decade?
I
What made you actually grow? Like, what did you think growth was back in the day?
just making money, but not really growing emotionally, or just growing out of even the party phase and all that stuff. I would say growing out of that goes into, like, yeah, the whole party phase, first half of the 10 years. I was just, and it's just like a blur. And then, like, the older you get, the more substance you want in life. That's why I go straight to, like, you and stuff, because that's when, just things started clicking. And it started clicking before I met you, and I was kind of sick of the whole party life and going out and dating, and even being in relationships. I just wanted substance now. I just want substance. Like, I thought a bar with friends after work was substance. That's not substance anymore. I want true substance, true joy.
Your hero is a person of high magnitude that you've never stopped looking up to, one that you aspire to, that could be your mentor. It doesn't have to be someone that you want to be, or it could just be someone that you really look up to and you value who they are as an individual, and they've touched your life consistently.
I only think of
It's a deep question.
It's speak seriously. That's the only person I can think of, because as much I've connected to him as an artist more than anybody, and pretty much grew up with his music. And now even seeing his music in a different light now, and even he just created one of his greatest works right now. So just growing up with the artists is pretty cool, seeing how they evolve. He used to be, in the streets all crazy, and seeing their trajectory. It just, so it is like, I guess it is something like a hero, but it's cool to watch, and cool to grow with them, and then watch and grow and learn, really listening to his lyrics now with an open mind of just like American racist history and just more worldly views. It's just like a new book opening up when I listen to his lyrics.
Who is Justin Feliciano? And when I say that, when I ask this question, I'm asking you to think about, like, when you meet someone and they have a first and lasting impression of you, who is Justin Feliciano to the world? Who should you be? Who are you to the core? How would you describe yourself to someone who doesn't know you and should love you? Like,
first, I have a lot of empathy. I have a lot of care for other people and just humans in general and life, and I just want to love, be happy, be open-minded, have great conversations. I'm funny. Easy. To know me, I feel, is to love me. And if you don't, then there's something wrong with you.
I agree with that. I don't feel like
think
there's
I'm
anything.
charming, I'm funny, I'm genuine as hell, I am truthful, I am authentic. So, yeah, to know me.
High five, honey. You're so cute. It's my husband.
Yeah, and I'm just a very loving person, and I'll do anything for people that I love, but it has to be reciprocated. I have boundaries now.